Welcome to this week's edition of One Gotta Go. You know, the game where you give us four topics and we vote which one gotta go. Hey, Chris, hit us with results for last week.
Last week for the 90s soundtracks, it was pretty close across the board, but Above the Rim gotta go.
Oh, I hate everybody who voted for Buffalo.
Oh man,
Everybody.
hey, listen, I don't have my black card yet to fire on the people that voted for Above the Rim. But as soon as I get it, boy,
Oh, you see me the contacts, because I can go.
you gonna get it. You gonna get it. I thought we were together on Juneteenth. Not on this.
It was the day before.
They said Above the Rim, Hawk.
Terrible take.
Yeah.
I don't even have her in my head now. Now I got Iron Sheik after that. All right, Jason, it's your week.
All right, this week we're going with the stay at home from school pack. I don't know about you, but I spent most of mine at my grandmother's, and there was only one TV in the house. So you got your morning shows, you got your cartoons, but once prime time, daytime came on, you was watching whatever she watched. So I'm going with Court TV, Wapner, Judge Judy, your talk shows, Spring and Murray, soap operas. We all know those. And then the bottom one is I can't see the
Game
screen.
shows.
Game shows, i.e., Family Feud or Price is Right.
Yeah.
That was Price is Right. Yeah.
Price is Right's there with just not the TV pack, but the at-home sick pack. You had your ginger ale, you had your saltines, you had your Bob Barker.
Mhm.
I feel like I've done a version of this before. I have to go back through the archives. Oh, Jason stole my homework again.
You didn't have that genre. You might have had like game shows. Going across the board.
Well, so a lot of these, none of these run into one another.
They all do.
You don't get your game shows came on before your 12 o'clock news, and then after 12 o'clock news was your soap opera run, and then your soap opera run led into your talk shows. Maybe your talk shows and TV court crosses over depending on what network, but for the most part, if I'm watching game shows, I'm watching Family Feud and Price is Right, and then I'm going into my news, and then I'm going into my soap operas, and maybe an Oprah at 4 after the I don't really see what the dilemma is here because I could watch all these depending on the time of day.
Hey. Still one gotta go. I can watch Avengers 1 through 4 all the different times. I'm still gonna pick which one gotta go.
What's the criteria?
Tell them the criteria.
I can watch all these.
Yeah, you can watch all of them, but did you watch all of them?
No, some of mine ran over. Sorry. Soap operas was on all day.
Soap operas started at 1 and ended at 4.
I'll go. Court TV, you have to leave on this list. I wasn't a big fan of all that stuff. The rest of them, you know where I stand up with soap operas, game shows, talk shows, they all got to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the court shows.
I agree, Donald. Yeah, like game shows and like not all soap operas. Mine was Days. That's the only one I really watched whenever I was home. But those was watching both of them. I'd watch the talk shows in between, but I'd watch the occasional episode of like People Scored or something like that in there. But it wasn't like I had to watch it anytime I was home. So TV court shows could go.
Yeah, okay. I'm the same. Get Judge Judy, Lane, People Score off the board. I'd rather watch my Oprah, my Donahue, my Geraldo, my Jenny Jones, my Ricky Lake, soap operas, Chris, my grandma.
Jimmy Jones? You said Jimmy Jones? You watching Jimmy Jones?
No, I'm just riling off the names of the show. Not that I was watching. Listen, soap operas, for me, it was Days, but there was a time when you're poor and you ain't got cable, those 3 channels were all that you watched. So I had to turn into, Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, just because there was nothing else on TV at the time, and I only had the 3 channels. So yeah, soaps ain't going nowhere. Talk shows are staying in. Game shows, if you sick at home and you're not watching Family Feud, Price is Right, What was the one with Wayne Brady that was on before where they would
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
yeah, like you're not living. And even before that, like if we're going way back, whenever you were sick in the 80s, you had Press Your Luck, you had $100,000
Oh,
period.
Yeah, Love Connection
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Point.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah,
So
dude.
those definitely ain't going nowhere. TV court got to bounce.
If I was voting, if like today me, all these can go except for soap operas because they all get on my nerves. Can't stand any of them. But as a kid, nothing brought out my anxiety more than watching Judge TV shows. I hate it. I still can't watch them. I can't sit in the room with them. But that's all my grandma watched. So
It's too real for you.
court TV got to go. I can watch people argue right in front of my face and not give a damn. You start arguing in front of a judge, I'm like, oh, I got to get out the room. I can't. Anxiety. So
I'd rather go down to the courthouse and watch a real court case than watch a court
Yeah.
case on TV.
And you
Yeah.
know,
Real
Court-
litigation.
You know, Court TV jumped the shark, as they say, when Steve Harvey went from, oh, I'm a host, Family Feud, and Court TV.
Yeah.
court TV.
You're not,
Yeah.
you didn't go online and get a judge certificate like you can to be the you know the
This man did 2 to 3 years of law school.
yeah
that.
no yeah you didn't go to 20 minutes I want to marry people and get your certificate to stand up there and officiate a wedding. Yeah, nah, bro, like that to me jumped the shark, and no, TV court can bounce.
Call me a hater, but nowadays game shows can go first.
Modern game shows, I don't think I've enjoyed watching a modern game show since probably Deal or No Deal when that first came out. Maybe Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when that first started.
Yeah,
But,
that was
Like
trippy.
all the shit that's on there now, like The Floor and
Oh, all that stuff. I already watched that.
Lord, the
Wade
list.
hosted,
Yeah,
and
it's all kind of crazy stuff.
this new one that they show where it's like bingo, where the big giant ball rolls down the hill and knocks people in
Yeah.
the pool.
No, I'm good.
Like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, no. Price is Right did it for me.
What was the one with What was the one with Jericho that like they put a bunch of shit on a conveyor belt and they've just thrown it off the side of a building?
I forgot about that one.
How many questions you got? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you didn't answer fast enough, so there goes this grand piano. Oh, there you go. Like, you just wasted, threw a $5,000
Nice,
grand
yeah.
piano off the side of a building because this
Merch.
schmuck couldn't answer a Roman numeral question.
Like what you did there.
That's long-term storyteller. Right
That's
there.
long. Oh yeah. 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 You had to watch the show before.
There you go.
You had to tune into
Thanks
the
for-
live broadcast on
Lacing
Saturday to get that.
Lacing it through. Yep. Lacing it through.
Him just out
Thanks
here,
for
he's out here cooking. That's all.
thanks for tuning in this week's One Gotta Go.
Jay, what Roman numerals are?
I don't know. You